stripped Duchess title now. Trump delivered preemptive strike that plunged Meghan into despair. Donald Trump has hit out at Meghan Markle's use of her Duchess title, deeming it not appropriate when involving politics. The former President Donald Trump also claimed in his exclusive interview with Nigel Farage on GB News that he was not a fan of hers at all, when referring to Meghan Markle, adding that he thought she was disrespectful to the Queen. During the interview, Nigel Farage said, "Someone you may not think is quite as wonderful is a recent British export to America. And I think we're kind of quite pleased to have got rid of him really. It's Prince Harry, of course, and Meghan, living over here being not only disobliging about you at every given opportunity, but actually the entirety of the Conservative movement. And now we hear that she's ringing up senators, ringing up members of Congress, lobbying for law changes, and doing some of this on heavy paper that says the Duchess of Sussex. We saw Oprah Winfrey interview, and it turned out later a lot of what she said simply just wasn't true. Should she go into American politics?" Trump replied, "I'm not a fan of hers. I wasn't from day one. I think Harry has been used horribly. I think someday he will regret it. You know, a lot of people are saying I'm very good at the prediction business. I think someday he will regret it." He continued, "I'm not a fan of hers at all. And I think she's very disrespectful to the Queen we just spoke about, who's such a great woman, is such a great person, historic person. I think she's very disrespectful to the royal family. But maybe most importantly to the Queen. And I just from day one, I never got it. I never got it. I see her. I listened to her. She's trying to do things that I think are inappropriate, very inappropriate, but I think Harry's been used and been used terribly. It's ruined his relationship with his family. And it's really, I think it hurt the Queen." Mr. Farage added, "And you can't use a royal title and get involved in American affairs." Donald Trump has accused Meghan of disrespecting the Queen and horribly manipulating Prince Harry in an interview that will air tonight. The former US President sat down with ex-UKIP leader Nigel Farage in a chat that will air on GB News at 7 p.m. He made sensational claims that both the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have caused pain to the monarch. Trump also admitted he's not a fan of Meghan as he was asked about the Royal Family and Megxit. He said, "I'm not a fan of hers. I wasn't from day one. I think Harry has been used horribly and I think someday he will regret it. I think Harry's been used and been used terribly. I think it's ruined his relationship with his family, and it hurts the Queen." Speaking of Meghan, he added, "I think she's been very disrespectful to the Queen, who's such a great woman, such a great person, a historic person. I think she's very disrespectful to the royal family and most importantly to the Queen." Farage also asked Trump about the claims that Meghan has used her royal title when getting involved in US politics. Trump said, "She is trying to do things that I think are very inappropriate." He also said during the interview that he was fond of the Queen, further claiming he was raised to respect the royal family because his mum was from Scotland. This is not the first time Trump has made comments about the Sussexes. He told earlier this year he was not a fan of Meghan when commenting on rumors she was meeting with Democrats. In 2019, he called Meghan nasty because of her past criticism of him. The bombshell interview tonight touches on a wide range of issues including his presidential election defeat, the Capitol Hill riots, Black Lives Matter and immigration in the US and UK. Farage recorded the interview in Florida as a dramatic preview clip shows the duo sitting opposite one another. The pair have met multiple times in the past, including in October 2020 at a rally in Phoenix, Arizona, where Trump called Farage the King of Europe.